you want to produce a video for television, or maybe if you want to produce a film, generally it starts with the idea. Generally, you may get ideas from reading a book, or maybe see the real life situations, or when you go to a place, you may be getting ideas. Based on that, you want to produce a film, or maybe you want to produce a video for a television program. Okay, depending on whatever may be the production budget, you may plan your production. So production is a teamwork. It involves a lot of people who work behind the camera and some people who are before the camera. So depending on the requirement of a television channel, or depending on a director's idea, generally a program is produced or a film is made based on the director's ideas. So the production process, it begins with an idea and ends with producing a program, and it is being exhibited for the audience. So here may be the target group of a particular program. So there are different persons who are involved in producing a program. From the beginning, if you see the director or the producer of a program, he is the boss of a production team. Generally, under the supervision of him, there are many people who work for producing a. So in some cases, the production producer and the director is the same, and sometimes the producer may be a different person and the director may be different person. There are 3 stages of production. The first one is pre-production, second one is production, and third one is post-production. Pre-production, generally it begins with an idea. So when you get an idea to produce a program, based on the idea you want to develop, you want to produce a program for the audience. So pre-production is nothing but planning of a program. So you are planning the entire program, how to produce a program. It begins with idea. Really, the producer or the director of the program will approach a script writer, and the script writer is the one who writes a script. So script is nothing but it is a backbone of a program. Generally, it describes what will be the visual description of a program. Generally, it will contain the video part and maybe the audio. It also includes the sound effects or the music, what we are going to add. Shots, what kind of shots you have to take for the video production. And audio part is what kind of audio you are using, whether the cast is speaking, or maybe you want to add the audio which you want to mix after recording in a dubbing studio, or what you want to use. So script will help the director or the producer to produce a program. Script will narrate what will be going to be screened. So what we see on the screen, the visual description will be there on the script, along with the audio and other sounds what we are going to add. So the next one is budget the film. So what production, based on your production, you are going to have a kind of budget for producing a film. So depending on your budget, you have to plan your production. First thing, if you want to hire the cast, or if you want to hire the equipment, if you want to go to a location, whatever maybe the transport facilities, etc., for all the things you need budget. So for hiring the equipment also you need budget, and along with that, if you want to edit a program also you need money. For all these things you need money or the budget. Whatever may be the budget, depending on that budget, you are going to hire the cameras, you are going to hire the equipment, whatever need for the production. Then directors may hold the auditioning for the persons, whoever is going to act in the film, or maybe who are going to be there on the screen for a television program. After holding the auditions, generally the director or the producer will prepare a list of persons who are going to be acting in the film. So after the shortlisting, finalizing the persons who are going to act, generally a shooting schedule is prepared. Shooting schedule will contain what is going to be shot on a particular day, what time the shooting is going to happen, everything is planned. So after the shooting schedule, generally a recce is done. So after preparing your shooting schedule, what is going to be, where you are going to be shooting, depending on that, a shooting schedule is prepared, and all the crew members, all the persons who are going to act in the film are given this shooting schedule. Based on the shooting schedule, whoever is going to be there before the camera, and also those who are going to be there off the camera, etc., all those people will be ready with their equipment, and the casting persons who are acting in the lead roles, they will also reach the location on the shooting day whenever it is scheduled. After the shooting schedule is prepared, generally recce is done so that when we reach the shooting location, there will not be any hassles or any problems for our shooting. Depending on the recce, generally they will reach the shooting location and they will find out what are the weather problems are there, whether there is any traffic when you are going to reach, how much time it will take to reach the shooting location, and whether there are any power problems or whether there are any lighting problems, etc. So depending on that, they will pre-plan what kind of things they have to carry along with them to the shooting spot of the location. So after the recce is done, generally the blocking of the script is done. So where depending on the shooting schedule, the cast and crew, all the persons will be going to the shooting spot, then the actual production starts. Production stage starts. So the production stage is nothing but, so the shots are composed by the camera persons depending on the director's directions. As you already know, any sequence is nothing but the visual part of any screenplay. So the sequence may contain different shots being composed by the camera person based on the directions of the director. So shot is a basic unit of any sequence or in a film or maybe a video production. The shots are composed by the camera person, and that is film. So from the beginning of switching on the recording button to ending or maybe passing the button till whatever you record has been called as a shot. So before the shooting stage or the production stage, we are planning everything for the production, and in second stage you people are actually going to the spot or the location and you are recording the visuals. So here generally depending on the director, the rehearsals are being conducted by the production assistants. They reach the shooting location before actual shooting starts, the rehearsals are conducted. So here a production manager plays an important role during the shooting. So the production manager is generally the in charge of all the logistical support which has to be required for the production or for the shooting. So the production manager also, depending on the finances or depending on the budget of the film, he arranges the transport. He also hires the cameras, hires the whatever is needed for the shooting. He also takes care of everything is in place before the shoot. So that is shooting stage. So in the production stage, generally we are recording the shots which is needed for a television production or maybe for a film production. So after the shooting, we are entering into the stage called post-production. So in the post-production stage, we are editing the film. When you are in the post-production stage, generally a logging means a log sheet is prepared. Log sheet will contain what kind of shots we have recorded on the location on a particular day, on which tape it is there, and what is the duration of that particular shot and what is the description of the shot. So it will contain whether it is a long shot, whether it is a mid shot, or whatever may be the shot. It will have the description of the what is there and what kind of. It will also contain whether the shot is good, NG, not good, or whether the shot is good. When you want to edit a film, generally looking at the log sheet, you can choose the shots for the scene or for a sequence. So when you are shooting, generally a master shot or the establishing shot, you must be knowing in the previous class. A master shot or establishing, it will establishes the situation. You are changing the location from one shot to another shot, maybe if it is a film or maybe a television production. Establishing shots or master shots are used so that the viewers will get an idea where maybe the scene or the shots are being recorded, or what the after the logging is done, or after the log sheet is prepared. Generally the editing takes place. Generally a rough cut is being edited by the producer or the director, but he will be sitting with the video editor, whoever is editing the video, and he will be choosing the shots based on the log sheet, whatever is prepared. So after that, the video transitions are added. Ambience or the location sound will have a lot of noise. It's recorded along with the film. Generally in the post-production, or the dialogues are being recorded in the recording studio, and that is again added to the original film. So the dialogue part, everything will be contained in the script, and the same script is given to the recording artist, and they will give the voice to the persons who are acting in the film. Here, the editing stage, whatever we are recorded in the shooting stage or the production stage, everything is being arranged in a sequence. After that, the audio part is being added, whether it is the actual voice of the cast or maybe it is being recorded in a dubbing studio, that is being lip synchronized with the original video of the persons who acted in the film. After that, generally the video effects are added and also sound effects are added. So that sequence is going to be quoted for the audience.